Imagine a nation disconnected from the global banking system, yet its streets remain vibrant and its industries continue to hum with activity. Iran has faced some of the most stringent economic restrictions in modern history, yet it remains a pivotal player on the global stage. For decades, the world has watched as this ancient civilization navigates a complex web of international sanctions designed to isolate its economy. Far from collapsing, the country has developed a sophisticated and multi-layered survival system that defies conventional economic logic. Most people believe that sanctions automatically lead to a total shutdown of trade, but the reality on the ground tells a much more nuanced story. Beneath the surface of public headlines lies a hidden architecture of trade and ingenuity that keeps the wheels of the nation turning. This is not just a story about politics, but a testament to a nation's ability to adapt and innovate under extreme external pressure. We are looking into the Untold System, a blueprint of resilience that has allowed Iran to maintain its sovereignty and economic pulse. One of the primary pillars of this survival is the concept of the resistance economy, a strategic shift towards self-reliance in domestic production. By focusing on internal strengths, the country has significantly reduced its dependence on foreign imports for daily essentials. From high-tech medical equipment to complex industrial machinery, local engineers and scientists have stepped up to fill the gaps left by international brands. This shift has not only preserved jobs, but has also sparked a wave of domestic innovation across various sectors. Even in the energy sector, where the pressure is highest, the nation has found remarkable ways to refine its own crude oil into valuable petroleum products. This transition from exporting raw materials to manufacturing finished goods has added a new layer of value to their economic output. The global financial system might be closed to their official banks, but the age-old practice of decentralized trade has never been more relevant. Through a vast network of informal channels, the flow of capital and goods continues across borders with surprising efficiency. Iran's geographical location provides it with a strategic advantage, serving as a historic crossroads between the East and the West. This unique position allows for diverse trade partnerships that often bypass traditional Western-dominated financial corridors. While the challenges are undoubtedly real, the spirit of the Iranian people and their commitment to national progress remain unshaken. Let us explore the specific mechanisms that make this survival possible, starting with the most guarded secrets of their energy trade. The world's appetite for energy ensures that a major producer like Iran can never be truly erased from the global market. To navigate export bans, the nation utilizes a sophisticated dark fleet of tankers that move across the oceans without standard tracking systems. These vessels often engage in ship-to-ship transfers in international waters to mask the origin of the cargo before it reaches its final destination. Beyond oil, the manufacturing sector has seen an incredible surge in localized production, particularly in the automotive and home appliance industries. Brands like Iran Khodro and Saipa have become household names, producing hundreds of thousands of vehicles annually for the domestic market. By localizing the supply chain, the country has insulated itself from the volatility of international part suppliers and currency fluctuations. Agriculture and food security have also become top priorities, ensuring that the population remains fed despite disruptions in global supply chains. Iran is now one of the leading producers of various fruits, nuts, and grains in the region, often exporting surplus to neighboring countries. This self-sufficiency in food production acts as a vital safety net that prevents external pressure from impacting the dinner tables of ordinary citizens. Technology and knowledge-based companies have emerged as the new front line of the Iranian economy, with thousands of startups flourishing in Tehran and beyond. These firms are developing indigenous software, nanotechnology, and biotechnological solutions that were previously imported from the West. The government has heavily subsidized these sectors, recognizing that intellectual capital is a resource that no sanction can truly touch or take away. Education remains a cornerstone of this resilience, with Iran boasting one of the highest numbers of engineering and science graduates per capita in the world. This highly educated workforce provides the brainpower needed to reverse engineer complex technologies and maintain critical infrastructure without foreign assistance. The result is a self-sustaining ecosystem where local talent solves local problems, creating a cycle of continuous improvement and national pride. This video is based on research and available sources. Its purpose is to provide information and does not oppose any political position. Regional trade partnerships have become the backbone of Iran's external commerce, with countries like Iraq, Turkey, and Afghanistan serving as vital gateways. Instead of relying on the US dollar, these nations often engage in barter systems or use local currencies to settle their accounts. This decentralized approach to regional economics makes it nearly impossible for a single global entity to monitor or stop every transaction. Such bilateral agreements ensure that essential goods like electricity, natural gas, and construction materials keep moving across the borders daily. The defense industry serves as a prime example of how extreme pressure can lead to incredible technological leaps and self-reliance. While many countries depend on foreign military sales, Iran has built a comprehensive domestic defense infrastructure capable of producing everything from advanced drones to sophisticated missile systems. This capability not only ensures national security, but also serves as a hub for high-end engineering that spills over into the civilian sector. The ability to defend its borders with indigenous technology is a point of immense national pride and a significant deterrent in regional geopolitics. Healthcare in Iran is another sector that has seen remarkable growth, with the country now producing over 95% of its own medicine requirements. This includes complex pharmaceuticals for chronic diseases and life-saving vaccines that are often difficult to procure due to financial restrictions. Medical tourism has also become a thriving industry, with thousands of patients from neighboring countries visiting for high-quality, affordable surgeries. The resilience of the medical sector highlights the nation's commitment to the well-being of its people despite the external economic hurdles. The banking sector, though cut off from global networks, has pioneered its own internal messaging systems to facilitate domestic transfers and interbank operations. People use advanced mobile banking apps and digital payment systems that are just as efficient as those found in any major global city. This internal financial stability ensures that the domestic economy remains liquid and that businesses can continue to operate without constant disruption. By creating a parallel financial universe, the country has managed to maintain domestic trust in its economic institutions, even during times of inflation. Foreign investment has found its way back into the country through strategic partnerships, particularly with major powers in the East, like China and Russia. The 25-year Strategic Cooperation Agreement with China is a clear signal that Iran is looking toward a multipolar world for its future growth. These partnerships involve massive infrastructure projects, including railways, ports, and telecommunications upgrades that will modernize the nation's logistics. Such long-term investments provide a sense of stability and show that the country is far from being isolated on the global stage. The tourism sector is being revitalized by showcasing Iran's rich cultural heritage, from the ancient ruins of Persepolis to the vibrant bazaars of Isfahan. While Western tourists are fewer, there is a significant increase in visitors from the Middle East, China, and Russia who are eager to explore the country's beauty. Modern hotels and travel infrastructure are being developed to cater to this new wave of international guests, bringing in valuable foreign currency. This focus on tourism not only boosts the economy, but also helps in building cultural bridges and challenging negative stereotypes. Small and medium-sized enterprises are the unsung heroes of the Iranian economy, providing employment and services at a grassroots level. These businesses have learned to be incredibly agile, switching suppliers and adapting products to meet the changing needs of the local market. The government provides various incentives for entrepreneurs who create jobs and produce goods that replace imports, fostering a culture of homegrown success. This entrepreneurial spirit is what keeps the local markets bustling and ensures that consumer needs are met even under tight constraints. Urban development and infrastructure projects continue at a steady pace, with new highways, subways, and bridges being built in major cities like Tehran and Mashhad. These projects are largely funded and executed by domestic construction firms that have gained immense experience over the last few decades. The skyline of Tehran is a testament to this ongoing growth, featuring modern architecture and green spaces that rival many global metropolises. It is a visual reminder that the nation is focused on the future and is continuously investing in the quality of life for its citizens. Mining and mineral resources offer another massive opportunity for the country, as Iran sits on some of the world's largest reserves of copper, iron ore, and zinc. By investing in processing plants, the nation is moving away from selling raw minerals and is instead exporting refined metals and finished industrial products. This industrialization of the mining sector provides a stable source of income and creates thousands of high-skilled jobs across the country. It is a strategic move to diversify the economy and ensure that wealth is generated from multiple sources rather than just oil. The digital economy and e-commerce are booming, with local platforms providing services similar to international giants, tailored specifically for the Iranian market. These tech companies have become significant players, proving that the digital space is a fertile ground for growth despite international limitations. High-speed internet and widespread smartphone usage have enabled a new generation of Iranians to connect, work, and trade in a digital landscape. This modernization of the economy ensures that Iran remains competitive in the 21st century and provides hope for a tech-savvy youth population. Ultimately, the story of how Iran survives is a story of human ingenuity, cultural depth, and an unwavering commitment to national identity. It shows that while sanctions can create significant hurdles, they can also become a catalyst for innovation and self-reliance that changes a nation forever. As the world moves toward a more interconnected, yet multipolar future, the lessons learned from the Iranian model will undoubtedly be studied by economists for years. The Untold System is not just about survival, but about a nation's journey toward a self-sustaining and sovereign future in a complex world.